You're struggling to find video ideas. Don't worry, a lot of people do. But there is one simple thing that you can do to have unlimited video ideas whenever you need them. Hello, I'm Alan. I'm your YouTube certified expert. I've been on this platform for nearly 15, 20 years. I'm starting to show it. I'm getting grayer and grayer. I help other YouTube creators grow their brand, make money online, and I make these videos to help you. Now, as you can imagine, after being on the platform for nearly 2 decades and having made easily 5,000 videos across multiple channels now, I struggle with video topics. The advantage I have is that most of the channels that I've made videos on have their own specific niche. I've got this one here where I teach you how to grow on YouTube. I've got my weight loss channel that is based on me losing weight over a period of time. I've hosted on music educational channels. I've promoted specific softwares like Creative Fuel if you want to optimize your videos and get better titles and thumbnails and stuff like that. But after a while, you kind of scrape the bottom of the barrel, or so you feel, and then you hope for new fantastic ideas, or you're just going to repeat yourself. I've got one super secret trick that solves this problem. When you need a video idea, you can just pluck one out the top of your head. Let's travel back in time. When I first started making YouTube videos, I'd been thinking about making videos for years, but I wasn't quite sure what videos to make. So I ended up making movie reviews. I ended up making life vlogs, rants, that kind of thing. Why? Because at the time, that was the thing that people did. Even Philip DeFranco was talking about his life, and he was wearing a shark tooth necklace and ranting about what was in the news. And that was before he was even a news channel. But when starting a YouTube channel, there's likely to be an underlying topic that you're wishing to talk about the most. Whether in my case, it's my weight loss journey, because I'm currently taking Monjuro, which is a GLP-1 kind of jab like a Wegovy. So what I did before I started taking those jabs is I researched for myself what's the best jab, when's the best time to take it, where's the best place to take it, what food, what exercise. All of these things are questions that I needed to know for myself. All of those questions are also questions that anybody else that wanted to know about my weight loss journey would need to know too. Anybody jumping on the jab as well would need to know. And you can do the same for your niche. When you started your hobby, whether it was knitting, skydiving, food, fitness, fashion, beauty, makeup, anything, there would have been questions that you ask. In fact, you're probably still asking, how do I do this? How do I fix that? Where do I find such and such? Those are questions where if you're asking those, then your audience that are watching your videos as you talk about those will be searching for those too. And instead of landing in a search result somewhere in Google or finding some other YouTube video, why not make your video the answer to their question? I have thousands of videos on this channel, and a good chunk of them are how-to tutorials. How to add end screens, how to make money on YouTube. So you can do tutorials. So it could be as simple as how to tie a tie, how to tie your shoelaces, how to wall mount a TV. Or you tell them the answer to questions that you was worried about. If I start a business, do I need a business bank account? Can I trade using a solo account? Do I need to register? Does every single company need to be a limited company? How much money can I learn? How much money can I earn before I pay tax? How do I fill in my tax return? Immediately there, I've just given you 7 video ideas specifically about business. But what you should do is go back in your head to day one of the hobby or the skill that you are wishing to tell people and teach people, and write down all the questions that you would have asked as a rookie. Or better still, if you've got a friend that's interested in your specific hobby, get them to ask those first questions. Write them down. Those are easily 5, 10 questions and videos that immediately give you a lift. And every time you have a question about your specific topic, note it down in your phone. Every time you've Googled, I'm trying to think of a question that I've asked myself recently. I've recently moved house, so it was literally, how do I find my gas supplier? There you go. So it's how I find my gas supplier, how I find my gas account number, right? And then what I can do is I can go to my network provider, who then search for the company that represents me, and then I go and find my account number that way. Boring, I get it, But any specific questions in relation to your video topic and your niche, you can do the same. You note them down and you collect them. Or you can even go into ChatGPT and say, give me the top 10 frequently asked, commonly beginner questions. I am aware that I've mangled that question, but you get my point. Go into ChatGPT or Grok if you're on Twitter. It's Twitter, Elon. I don't care. It's always going to be Twitter. Ask the questions, give the response, note them down. Those are your videos. That way you'll never run out of video ideas. Because at the end of the day, it's making the videos, getting the attention of your audience in your niche, whether they're there to share your weight loss journey, enjoy the hobby that you're doing, or grow a business. It's those eyeballs that help you grow and push that brand. And it's not necessarily about how many views, it's what you do with them that counts. Check out this video that explains that in greater detail. I'm Alan, your YouTube certified expert. I'll see you soon.